Okay, welcome back to another episode of the Misadventures in Toy Hunting with Tim and Sin. We're here in Phoenix, Arizona, and the store we're about to check out is Collector's Marketplace. It looks like they're getting ready for a convention, so we don't know how much product they might have, but we're going to go in and see what we can find.
Alright, so here are some Japanese Pokemon cards. I am not trying to mess with these boxes, so you guys can just skim from the top. Some of them have sleeves, some of them don't. Those were Yu-Gi-Ohs. This is, see, June 28th, Arizona Toy Con. We're gonna have to hit this place up now that we know. So here are their detoffs. They're getting ready to do the show, which is why they have their detoffs full right now and they have like things out. But they have a big selection of Pokemon toys. As you could tell, there was their plushies. They have Yu-Gi-Ohs. They had any TCG kind of cards that you're wanting to play. The infamous Larcanas down there. They had the Star Wars ones. They also sold a few like the magic cards. You guys can see there's some video game consoles. Let's see what's down here. More cards.
More cards and more cards.
Yeah. So these are the cards that you guys are seeing in the case, and it's of course more magic. And then right here we have the remote controls, and I feel like I should have just bought a whole bunch of Nintendo Switch games. But they have the little tiny games for every single handheld imaginable, as well as like the old school games for the older consoles that you may or may not have grown up with, just like us. So, old school Xbox, PlayStations. Here's some Five Nights at Freddy's over here, because apparently that movie is going to be coming out. And then section after section of anime. Like, I don't even know where to start. I don't know what any of these are called other than Sailor Moon. So, just here they are. Tim, do you know what the names of a bunch of these are?
No, I don't. I just know DBZ.
Oh, Dragon Ball?
What's DBZ?
Yeah. I mean, this place was known for having a lot of anime statues and just like random anime toys. But yeah,
Was a pretty cool store.
it was. But like I said, they were getting ready for that Arizona con, so they had a bunch of stuff boxed up. But they were super polite. And like I have no idea what to talk about because I'm sorry guys, I don't do anime, but I'm surrounded by it. What are those, Tims? Shogun?
Shoguns? Yeah, that's what it looks like.
And then there's some Gundam, and the only reason why I know that is because the box.
It said Gundam on
Yeah.
it. And then Sailor Moon.
Yeah, that one I know because my little cousins. But if you showed me a Sailor Moon and it's not that little blonde girl, I wouldn't know. I don't know what any of these are. But some of them were quite risque.
There's your DBZ right there.
Yeah. And then here's a different section. I call this the Disney section. So here's some Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh yeah, they were also known for having like row upon row of pops as well. So here's some harder to find ones. As you can see, that one was from like Hot Topic. They had some Funko exclusives. And a lot of them came with like that protective casing, which was really nice. And if we go around the corner here, you see I wasn't lying. See? All pops.
Didn't kind of remind you of Brad's Toys with all those pops
Yes.
over in Vegas.
Yes. Just I feel like these were like a really good deal. So there's some Jimmy Neutrons. One of them looked like a Monster High one, but it wasn't. Here's a Star Trek. So like you want to talk about old school, some vintage, there you go. Like this store, literally y'all had it all. And of course, Marvel Legends, Tim's not allowed to buy anymore because he just doesn't do anything with them. There's some multiverse, some statues, and then
more anime.
Captain America here, Spider-Man here, Avengers and X-Men there. And then I didn't even know they made Armageddon ones.
Made out? I think Tonka made them.
I don't know, but I loved that they had a mix of like the old toys with the new toys and the stuff that we grew up with. Like I thought that was pretty cool, the Elvis and Priscilla.
Yeah.
So they did have a pretty good TMNT area here, as well as the Monster High. We'll get to those in a little bit. But these, I remember Tim tried to bankrupt my bank account trying to convince me that those were a hot commodity and we should like buy them all up. But apparently there's a big market for these, Monster High. I don't have these ones, but I have like their horror ones, and those are not for sale. Here's some Masters of the Universe. And here's some Furbies right there. There's some gargoyles. These are some more of like those older toys. Here's some Simpsons here. You could set up the whole diorama. And then if we go around this way, and we keep going, and we keep going, ta-da! There's some Warhammers.
Transformers.
Yeah, a whole lot of Transformers. I'm surprised Tim didn't ask me to buy any. I liked how everything was labeled as well. To me, I almost called those Beast Wars earlier. I know. So this one was like 2 cabinets worth of Transformers. And then as you can tell... Oh yeah, Halloween Kids. Oh, I want those.
Was that by Super 7? Yeah.
Yep.
They're like Ben Coopers.
Yes, just the tiny miniature versions, but I don't know how many they made. And I couldn't see myself parting with $20 for those little tiny things. But their boxes were pretty cool. Oh yeah, the Garbage Pail Kids did a collab with Stranger Things. So here's some Jaws, here's some Toonie Terrors. This is like their little horror section, if I didn't say that part already. And if we go down here, there was some Star Wars Barbies right there. And more Simpsons, but these are the ones not with their little dioramas. I feel like this is Tim's section.
Yeah, those are like 90s style, but like the Batman animated series and Superman animated series.
And then the X-Men right there in the Secret Wars.
Okay, so that was Collector's Marketplace. It is 2 different stores. Well, I guess it's one store, but 2 different sides of a store, I guess, Hassan?
Yeah.
One side is all nothing but anime, and then the other stuff is more, what would you like, movies, Legos.
It's more of the Tim Collect stuff. So basically, y'all, when you come in here, walk in through the doors, straight ahead is all the anime. You don't want anime, turn to your left and go into the other building. I don't think my video did it justice.
Oh, heck
this is amazing, you guys.
And then the people that work there, very helpful. They're getting ready for a con, and even though they're getting ready for a con, they're really busy. They still had the time to talk to us and help us out.
Yes.
So, remember, this is it right here, Collector's Marketplace.
What did you buy, Tim?
I didn't actually find anything that I was looking for. They did have a lot of stuff that if I was collecting still, I probably would have bought. But what did Cindy find?
Is it a Ben Cooper kid?
No.
What?
What else does Cindy collect?
Pops!
Wow.
The Friends Pops.
So she got the Turkey Monica, which is only at Target.
Well, it used to be
only at Target. So that's what Cindy picked up from the store. It's her first pickup, and all day today.
Uh-huh.
So that was our trip here. So do what we always say: follow, like, subscribe, do the YouTube thing. Other than that, we'll see you next time, pals.